The channel's in there. The link is in there. All right, so welcome to our July monthly meet. Welcome, everyone. So upcoming events, we have events on the calendar and our homepage. And our homepage, we're also listing events and classes. It's a Google Calendar, so you can share it with yourself and put everything on there. And there's a lot of upcoming events. Does anyone specifically want to talk about their upcoming events? There's a list like half a mile long here. Okay, I'm going to talk about these, and then if you have questions, the person responsible can answer. First of all, does anyone have any photos from the National Week of Making? If you made things a week or two, it was 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
So we write a blog post.
Yeah, we want to write a blog post. Perfect. If you have pictures from something you made.
I have some of the birds that are outside.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. If you want to compile a blog post about the National Week of Making,
Who did it?
Week of Making. Yes. You can email them to Lance, I guess.
Yeah.
One picture.
Why? Yeah, good.
You did this last time you did it.
Oh, no. This is blog post, not
Oh.
not Twitter post. I learned.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a Hootsuite accident.
Yeah.
I
I tweeted it. They laughed.
Okay. Next thing on the list, I know there were some people who were working on the wiki for a while. We want to kind of work on the wiki development and get all that sorted out and get some more stuff updated on there. Nick is managing that, apparently. That's what it says here.
Wiki.
A wiki day?
Are you still down for that?
Yeah. Whenever we can get people on board, we can start engaged. Today,
It's Saturday.
execute.
No.
Look at that. I picked a day. Hi, Carlos.
Everybody pick the Saturday.
Everyone say hello to Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Hi, Carlos.
Things and stuff.
Did you bring some things to show and tell?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, they can't show that. That tends to be into the meeting. We stopped the broadcast.
We're live on the internet right now.
Yeah, we're live on the internet from Pemla.
Yeah.
Wiki Day.
Yeah, at some point in the university, we have decided we based on all this good and execute and update the release data. We don't have to keep saying the same information over and getting lost in slides and stuff. We can just document the ways. Document through quickly. Document the director. Just even just go through and look at the list of it. We don't have any record of the bio lab. That's 6 empty pages. But the bio lab has nothing. At the very least, we can take some pictures and say, hey, we have a bio lab, and they do these things. We should put the word. Yeah, I think on the word. I don't think other people make edits, but just make it look fair, the right, really having everything that comes to the end almost. That's all. It's called adding to it, but when I got to it, yeah, look at it now, I didn't want to work on it. So people want to work on it, right? Just try to be careful, because I've done a lot of
Thank you. Thank you for that.
if you don't have a wiki account and want to say you can get one, you work with me.
I think that's true. I assume that this is at Sega or NES donations. You know about that?
I don't know if that is a tech project.
All right. So if he shows up, we'll have him explain it later.
He's on.
Hold on, hang on.
online.
Hi, Ted. Can you hear me?
Very black.
Ted? Oh, that's something.
It looks really good.
Gas station.
Gas stations.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Are you driving, Ted?
Maybe.
Oh, no, he could screen this.
No, I'm pulled over right now.
Are there stop signs?
Can you tell us about your Sega or NES donation thing?
What?
You asked for donations of Sega or NES.
Oh, from who?
It's on the agenda. All right.
Oh, huh?
All right. Never mind then.
No, I'm confused. Who put this on the agenda? I forgot. So many things are happening.
Jamie put it on the agenda. Sage put it on the agenda.
Hi, Sage. What's the agenda?
What?
What are we donating? What's happening?
I thought you were working on a project and you were asking for NES or Sega donations.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I could use Super Nintendos, random Super Nintendos. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
If you have a Super Nintendo that you don't mind donating, give it to Ted. Done.
Next.
Move on.
Next,
All right.
yeah.
Even if they're broken, I just need the shells. Look, I got one when I was in the Keys.
I think Rick was actually doing this one. The 24-hour makes. Okay. Okay. It's saying, is there anyone interested in participating or filming 24-hour make sessions? Does anyone have a camera that has a video function? Like a cell phone?
Considering all-nighters, then yeah, let's do it.
I will help Bill.
Okay, so see, Rick, I know it's back burner, but yeah, that's the point of contact for now. What is it?
Do we put the database on the back burner to lock it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I'm just going to skip the next 2 or 3 years.
That's just for the Maker Faire.
Yep. All right. So who knows what Maker Faire is?
Never heard of it.
Oh,
Okay, who doesn't know what Maker Faire is?
I don't. Can you explain?
There's photographic evidence every year of you at Maker Faire. So Jessica, would you like to talk about Maker Faire?
Oh, nice. Maker Faire is coming.
If you really legitimately don't know what Maker Faire is,
Like I've read the flyer and stuff, but I've never been, so
You weren't invited.
it's the greatest show
no idea.
and tell on earth, in fact. Not greatest.
So Maker Faire is all of the community people who make awesome stuff, and we pull them out of their labs and out of their garages. We bring them to the fairgrounds and give them a week to show off what we do. Everything from beef jerky with everything from beef jerky to chocolate to fully functioning art. So that's why I'm here, because Maker Faire is coming up. Call for Maker is open right now. It closes on the 31st of this month. We may do another round because, but as of now we have like 125 submissions. Those of you who have already submitted for this year, thank you. Willa, did you do a duplicate on yours, or did you make a new one?
Yeah, we did it. So Canada Centric is entered as well as Philosophy Village. If you put in your own, obviously say that you're with our group, and
We'll cluster you
yeah,
together.
then we'll put you in the
We like to artificially inflate our numbers, so instead of just saying, hey Willa, can I be at the Family Lab booth, make your own application. That way you get your own website, we get to count you, everything's all hunky-dory. Hi. I'm sorry? Power Racing team still need to register. I don't think I've seen a single Power Racing partner yet.
We should do that.
Like in
They
the
may not
next,
accept us.
like in the next week and a half would be awesome, because I'm kind of holding like 25,000 square foot. If you registered last year, if you exhibited last year, we made it really easy for you to duplicate your application. You log into your Maker dashboard and you click the duplicate button, and it copies everything over from last year, and you can go in and edit. If you are new and considering applying, then we made it really easy, and there's a puppet tutorial. There's a little puppet.
Is it a new tutorial or is it the same?
It's recycled, so it's new to the new people. If you really want a new puppet video, I can get a new puppet video. No. You can have fire.
But we can't have hay.
We can't have hay, but we can have fire.
No hay.
Can I have burning hay?
No. Fire has to be contained. Fire marshal has to be contained. No trebuchets. Regardless of what you call them, no trebuchets.
Catapults?
It's like having the drill and the door.
Really, it's pretty much on the same level.
You're not gonna get, I don't know.
Outside, yes. Yes. So I want all the awesome stuff. I know everybody in this room makes something awesome when you wouldn't be in this room. And I have a feeling that all of you know other people who may not be in this room who make awesome stuff. So stuff where we want all the awesome. But if you guys apply and you each got one friend, I'd be done. I'd be done and I'd have a maker fair and you would probably have like 100 members. Right, Nick and Katie? Yeah. So that's the call for maker stuff. For those of you who haven't applied before, like I said, there's a public video on the website that explains it. If you go to makerfairorlando.com, you register, you check your email, your verified email, make a maker profile, which is about you or your company, and then you make an exhibit profile, which is about the thing you're doing. So you can actually have your maker profile, and you can have like 4 different things that you're going to bring to one. Help, there's a public video. If you still need help, you can find me. Email us. We're very responsive. July 31st is the master date on that. And July 31st is also the master date on Rosewood tickets. Right now, tickets are on sale. They're half price. Camelot is one of our community partners, which means that we gave the board members a special link for Eventbrite. For every 2-day ticket that gets sent off of that link, Camelot gets $4 back. We're going to dump the maker fair process. So if you are in this room and don't want to exhibit, go buy your tickets now and use Camelot. 2-day tickets for adults are right now $15, and kids are $12. 1-day tickets are $10 and $7, but Camelot doesn't get anything else.
You get to it's not
So that's my spiel.
Volunteers.
Yes, we're not open yet for volunteers, but we will need lots of them.
We are. Yeah, don't volunteer for them. So the lab will need folks to run our booth. We are signed up to have a booth just for the lab. Obviously, everyone who's exhibiting will be manning their own booth, so don't double that. But we will have to figure out at some point who's going to be at the booth and who's going to be, welcoming people and telling them about the lab. So if you don't have something you want to exhibit and you really want to represent Camelot, that's a really good opportunity. It's a 2-day event, so if people get tired, it would be awesome to have volunteer shifts so that everyone can go see the event, because it is ridiculously awesome. So yeah, that's my spiel. So if you want to do that, talk to myself, Mike, pretty much anyone that knows what's going on with Maker Fair and the lab. And DJ is going to help out with that as well.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some organizational work, getting Willa and DJ kind of in charge of doing. We're calling it the cruise director position for our people. It's where to be, what to wear, where to go, what's happening when, and motivational and organizational kind of thing. So that's not done yet, but will happen soon.
For Maker Fair in general, we usually
I heard mention of the Makerspace Village. Is someone in charge of coordinating the village, and or do you still need someone to do that?
We, in years past, those who have been in Maker Fair years past, most of the exhibits have been placed kind of spontaneously. It looks a bit haphazard to people who don't know what we're thinking, but we do it on purpose. We put the woodworker next to the programmer in hopes that maybe next year they'll get talking next year they'll eventually do something on it. Kind of those happenstance meetings. This year we're somebody please make that a
Whatever you do, name it benchmark. Thank you for volunteering.
Yes. So instead of that kind of haphazard placement, what we're doing is cruise village. So similar things will be grouped together within the fairgrounds. So Camelot, Tampa Hackerspace, those will probably all be in the same general area. Our steampunk, our cosplay, those will be in a similar area. All of the robots will be in a similar area. And we're going to be assigning area captains or those leaders, those leaders, to kind of be the area captain for that space. So it'll be, I will have a few people there, so I probably will not be there, but I and Candy will be kind of top of the pyramid, and then the village leaders will be middle section, and then it's kind of a pyramid to help troubleshoot anything going wrong. Those who are super volunteer, you can be a village leader. I'm not supposed to call them that, but let's be honest. It could be wrong, but most people will be the makers. Yes. I think there are like 4 required videos. Yes, and we built it with the intent to build it as you go. So, Maker Faire is like 3.5, 4 months out at this point. Whatever you're making probably isn't done yet. That's fine. That's perfect. Doesn't have to be started. Just can be a wild dream at this point. It doesn't have to be finished before Maker Faire. We love half-started projects. So, start the application. Do the 4 required fields, which are like a name and a description. And then as you're building it, you can upload pictures, you can upload videos, you can do all of those different things to help build out your Live It application. And again, this feeds to an individual website, so it'll chronicle what you've done, which is great for blog posts. It's also shareable on social media. It actually links directly and shows like a little picture of what you're doing. So you've done a lot of work on the back end to make that look great. So yes, Dave, if your friend is afraid of puppets, there are 4 things that they have to fill out. Done is better than perfect. And for Maker Faire, started is better than done. Except for the application. Hi.
So if someone wanted to volunteer to be a village idiot, how would they go about doing that?
Send us an email, makers@makerfairorlando.com, or find Mike, or find us and volunteer. We've got a Slack. There's so many Slacks, but there's a Maker Faire Slack. Get to it about that. Hunt one of us down and say, I want to do more than a double reader. I'm doing a great job of scaring everybody off.
Oh, that's funny.
If you're a talented artist and you're building something for Burning Man, you should apply.
There's a few words that make sense there. Burning Man.
Any other questions about Maker Faire? Applying, volunteering? I'm going to be around if you guys have questions. We're talking one-on-one.
Thank you, Jessica.
If there's any more questions, see Jessica after the meeting. Other fun stuff. Today is Nick's birthday. Yay! Tell us how old you are, Nick.
Wear the hat.
Wear the hat. Wear the hat. Wear the hat. There you go.
He's taking his hats off to you.
Tell us how old you are today. For those who keeping count, he was potty trained while the Matrix came out. Anyway, moving on. Also, birthdays. Daniel Chateau. Tomorrow. Daniel, tell us how old you will be tomorrow. Okay. Good enough.
Today's birthday Sunday!
That was the next one on the list, but okay. So, in celebration, and Bachelor's is Monday. That says on the list. It's in there. The 25th. Monday the 25th, so next Monday. Yay! So everyone's getting older, and everyone's getting younger. For those of you keeping score, Daniel was born in the year of Ghostbusters, the original, when it was released.
Yep.
No, nothing else, because I don't know how old you are.
Associated with the
Fair enough. At least the dialogue in the movies were seen at that point, you know. So moving on, that's all the birthdays. Hooray! Yay, people. Okay, so we have a couple new members to introduce this month. We had one at the last minute. I didn't. Do you have your paperwork? I didn't put your name on here, so I'll just call you when it's my turn. So we've got three. Jessica Bickerstaff. Is she here? No? David? No? I remember them coming in, but they didn't show back up. Steve Rayford?
I'm here.
Steve's here. So you get to introduce yourself this month, right?
Yes. I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
I have a cold, so I don't usually sound this bad. And I'll try not to contaminate with all of you. I will not tell you how old I am. You can guess. 42.
38.
The rest of us are 12. Let's say 12. I've been retired for 10 years. I own and operate my own business for over 40 years. I've been in Florida 7. And business. I came to the local council a few weeks ago. And all I can say is that people and the tools who can do are awesome.
Very cool.
Yay.
What kind of business? I own the photo processing lab. Which I know that was interesting over here. Mike over here.
It interests the mics.
You have experience with code problem? No.
Did you cry when they stopped making it?
No, I only worked with negative materials.
Okay.
C41 was a brand new process when I got in the industry.
Awesome.
And I was involved with the primarily the social part of the industry, family weddings, portraits, sports pictures. We did the work for
Very cool. Do you have a favorite film format?
No, I've never taken a professional photo in my life.
Would you like to take a class on taking amateur photos?
And I've never made a print on machine that costs less than $100,000.
You'll get your opportunity here. Because ours was like 300. That's about what we paid, right? Yeah. Very cool. Any other questions for Mr. Stephen?
Well, first I want to learn your laser cutting. Your CNC machine is right up my alley. And, we'll take one step at a time, but I'll keep you on there.
Nice. You had a question, Mike?
Oh, just, what do you make it that? Unfortunately, I have two other hobbies. I'm a model railroader. That's what I want to do.
Well, bring it to Maker Fair.
Well, unfortunately, my other hobby is cruising. And I'm going to be
Bring it to Maker Fair. Oh, all right. Cruise.
That's why we have to bring it.
On a big boat.
Okay.
Ships.
Yes,
Big boats.
yes.
Do you have a favorite author or science fiction author or his favorite fiction author in general?
No, I'm not into that.
Okay, fair enough. It's a question we always ask.
I'm not seeing Star Wars.
That's okay.
There were only 4. Can't prove it by me.
All right. Since the bigger staffs are not here, does anyone know them? I remember I met them, but like I don't really know them. You know them?
Oh, no, I know that.
Okay. So Ted knows them.
Ted knows them.
They're
extremely geeky. They've been without geeky friends for quite a long time. They found us and almost what years old in excitement.
Yay!
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I have no idea what they do, but they're really good.
And I'm pretty sure they're famous everywhere.
Yeah.
Are they think that you can
Cosplay, they talk to you.
Yeah, but they're pretty much, they're happy.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can touch it and figure out what happened to it.
Okay.
We'll be around. So those are our interactions for this month. There are 3. And then for those of you keeping track, 1, 2, oh, and I'm sorry, you've got one more. One more. Stand up, tell us about yourself.
My name is Jimmy. I work right down the street over there in Newport. I'm a software developer. I've been meaning to get on doing some projects that require hardware, so I can't believe this. You guys have open agreements, which is really nice because it's new to me, and I don't even know like basic electricity how it works, and having someone like walk me through every step of it was really nice. I also see some video units that are interesting. Side Street cosplay and Sports That Street, and probably be good.
Does anyone else do cosplay in here?
One or two people?
A couple?
I didn't really care. Who's still just
She's online. Oh, she's okay. She's behind.
Big fan of Gun Game. Good guy.
Books or the show?
Show. Good show.
That's all pretty right.
.net. I mean, okay, it's not even, okay, you guys can see my TV mostly.
It's okay. I work a bunch of stuff.
.net is open source.
Oh, now it is. It was made for enterprise, so it's a little different.
Has anyone else written .net?
I work with programmers.
I know .net.
Don't we all?
Other questions for Jimmy?
What do I make?
Oh, I wanna, actually want to get some agreements with some sensors to my app, and I like automation. I just want to automate like most things in my life. And with application, you only do so much until you need sensors. I'd also have many really simple. I just want you order shampoo stuff, and sometimes I run out and get one and order it again. So I just want kind of sensor to tell me when I'm running out of it, and then later I can get the app part to the API to do that automatically.
That's nice.
Yes.
So tie a weight sensor to a dash
I
button.
want to automate that even more. Exactly.
That's good work. That's automation. If he spends 3 weeks writing the software to get the automated form so he never has to press the button again, imagine how many hours will save him. That's awesome. I love it. I want one when you're done with it. Jimmy, thank you.
That general over there is actually one that helped me through the junior part. Good class, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Throwing that out.
First Thursday after the open house is our next open arena. Awesome. Well, so we do have 7 people to vote on tonight. We're going to skip it. Thank you, Jimmy. You can sit. Well, we have to print out for him later.
Oh, it's not like.
So, Gabriel here, he's also new. He can give you the paperwork, but if you've got room to speak.
Okay, so you can give it to Sage, and she'll take your paperwork.
And speak you in.
Gabriel, right? That's what you said?
Yes.
Oh, I don't sit down. All right, Mr. Gabriel, tell us about yourself. Hi, Gabriel.
Is that your middle name?
Yeah. I'm Gabriel. I'm a former UCF student. I like computers, and I have a lot of gaps in my knowledge. And I came here to try to learn. Oh, that's fun. I'm a 19 It was. I did. Like 6 years. But I did. I dropped out. I don't blame it. The content was old. And I just, when
I finished, the degree wasn't even accredited anymore. They lost their accreditation.
Whoa. Girl City.
So, where do you want to start with running here?
Well, the first thing I want to fix is my drone that I've been working on for 2 years, and I honestly haven't touched it. Because when I first turned it on and I took out my eye, it was a massive start. And so at that moment I kind of realized I need help. So I kind of tucked it into a corner. And I really want to get on mastering Linux, because that's what my passion.
I hear we have Linux classes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as your drone, is it one of the Arduino stuff?
No, it's I bought a shitty microcontroller off the website.
Okay, we'll get you a big stop.
Yeah, it's a quadcopter. It'll still try to cut your head off. Also, take the pops off if you're not sure.
Oh, we have no experience.
Yeah. Don't fly a drone in a hotel room.
Wait.
Don't fly a drone in a hotel room.
Or your bedroom.
Yeah, we do that a few times. Or inside of a hotel.
Or in
Period.
They did throw the box out.
Question, Mr. Gabriel. Favorite fandom, like books, movies, TV shows, comic books, etc.
Rocky Horror.
Rocky Horror.
I have a question.
Circa has a question.
You see all the things that okay. I want to build one myself. Cool.
Other questions for Gabriel before he sits? You may sit. Okay. So other updates. I guess we're going to keep going on because we're still working on a couple other things. Updates. Camera policy. So we had an open RFC and an open discussion concerning cameras to be installed in the space. In the last meeting, the board kind of officially closed the camera policy and said, okay, that's how it will be, and it is now officially ratified. We will be installing cameras in all of the public spaces of the lab soonish. It's honestly a labor issue. If you want to help with that, see Daniel. Daniel. So, okay, the next thing, so the lighting in the warehouse. So everyone who has worked in the warehouse knows our LEDs are shot and they don't work. For now, and for the foreseeable future, just use the high bay lights if you have to have on all the lights. If you can work in a smaller area and have more task-based lighting, we would prefer that because that's less expensive to run. Yeah, so we want to try to get more task lighting in certain areas where needed, just because we can. The thing is that it costs us too much to buy LEDs right now. We don't have the additional funds to buy them outright, and the return on investment for LED lights is greater than 5 years for us to recoup the cost of purchase through savings in power. So that's the long and short of it. Yes, it saves power. Yes, it's more environmentally friendly. We don't have the money for it. We probably need, it was like $200 a fixture times 24 fixtures, so $5,000. Yeah. Yeah, and that's on the high side, but we looked at a couple different options. When the high bay lights burn out, we are going to replace each high bay when they are burnt out with an LED screw-in fixture. But again, if you remove all of them and replace them all with LED screw-in fixtures, that costs money, and again, we don't recoup the investment for 5 years. So again, use the high bays. Yep.
What? That or we got to buy all of the things all at the same time.
So we're just using high bays for now, because those are the only things that exist. There's one LED that still works. And one ball. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's zero now.
And sometimes one, we've seen one of the negative, we get this sad little gray.
There's two that work.
Yeah, it's pretty
You just have to get up there on the ladder and plug them back in. I unplugged them a while ago.
So we have two working, like, in 22 feet above the ground.
That's correct.
Kyle took one down.
I didn't take one down, but I took one people apart. Just hit one side. Oh, my God. There's one that pops out.
It's all LEDs. Well, we can show you where the warehouse. There's two, like there's a green and a red switch over by like the electrical panel on that side, and there's one that's green, one that's red. One of them powers the LEDs, which don't work, so nothing will happen. And the other one will turn on the high bays. The biggest problem with the high bays, other than they suck a lot of power, is if you turn them off or the power goes out, it takes 3 or 4 minutes for them to recycle, come back on. You have to cool down and then come back on.
You don't immediately turn them off and then turn them back on. Sometimes they won't do that. That's bad. I think that would be bad because,
Yeah. We did. That was fun. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Jamie, talk to the community about protecting family lives from careless errors. It says Jay.
Well, underneath that is me, yes. What would you have something else in mind?
I think that was something we were relying on our membership to do next. So,
Anyway, so the long and short of what I have to conclude there is you cannot solicit donations at this point in time anymore. You just don't continue that on behalf of the lab. I discovered over the 2 weeks that there is a law saying that nonprofits who solicit donations outside of their membership have to register in each state in which there is a company which is soliciting. So if we're asking for stuff from a company in Florida, we can register in Florida. If we're asking for stuff from a company in New York, we can register in New York. And we're not registered because it depends on a lot of paperwork, including taxes being done on the bureaus currently. In the meantime, please do not ask for anything from any company on behalf of Family Lab.
It's a felony.
It's a felony, it's on me, and I'll be very sad. So please don't.
In Florida.
We'll hold that stuff.
Hey, question. In Florida. Things from people that are not in the continental United States, like China.
Yeah,
That's a great question, right?
But then, you want to be on a list.
Yes.
I work for the U.S. government. I'm the treasurer of Family Lab. The answer's no.
Not until we're at least registered in
Okay.
Florida.
Question. All right, we'll go. Hey, put your hands up for a second. Okay, we're not voting yet. We're not voting yet, but we'll go through the list again. We'll go through the list again because there's a bunch of people on here. We're going to keep going down through this, and then we'll go to the voting in just a second here. Standard operating procedure development. Do you want to talk about this one, Jamie?
sure. So it's just kind of like an FYI. We are developing different procedures for how the lab should go ahead and respond to different like requests and like in relation to like items being received or suggested donations, just like something so you know who to contact or what is the procedure for which we would like consider taking in objects and for how long and whatnot. So we just wanted to let the membership know that there are procedures that are in development and all of them are meant to enable more effective operations and in no way to prohibit the operations of the lab or lab members. So just an FYI.
So I'm working on the inventory and dealing with abandoned property donations. If you have questions, comments, any rebuttal, talk to me.
The long and short is that we have a whole lot of tribal knowledge at the lab as far as what we take, what we don't take, what can be used, what can be used, what way and how way. But it's all verbal and stuff, and we're just trying to write it down. Someone ordered food. Yep, he's here. Come, join the circle. I'm like, is he the doorstep delivery uniform? Okay, cleaning house, couple things. So first of all, you guys have all been doing a pretty good job at keeping the place looking awesome and nice, which is great. Caveat side note, by the end of next month, maybe the month following, by Maker Faire, we will absolutely have more than 100 lab members at that point. So that is a big milestone turning point. We'll have talking points on that. But because we have 100 members all sharing the same 6,000 square foot space, and everyone thinks that everyone else is cleaning up after everyone else, no one cleans up after anyone, so clean up after yourself. I know Lloyd has been emptying the trash quite a bit. There's a cleaning channel. If you say, hey, I'm at the lab and I've got an extra hour because I'm waiting for a 3D print, what can I clean? Hop in there and say, hey, what can I clean? And we'll say, you can take the trash out, or you can run the vacuum, or you can wipe down the sink. You know, simple stuff. Like, nothing here is that disgusting.
Bathrooms love attention.
The bathrooms like attention. This look.
People also not just icing toilet paper in the bathrooms. I always put in there 2 rolls, but I'm also trying to get only 1 roll of that. You get nice people as they use the toilet paper, put another roll in there. The toilet papers against the back wall of the shop and stuff like that.
It's also under the sink. Yeah, as far as toiletry supplies or trash bags or consumables like that, excuse me, just message someone on the board. Oh, is it not working? It's not working. We'll get it. So yeah, keep the place clean for everybody because everybody uses the space. Simple enough. But it has been actually pretty good lately, which is awesome. Other stuff here, let me scroll down. I scrolled away. The spray paint issue. It says appropriate spaces for making. So there was some painting going on right next to someone else's personal property, and the spray paint got on someone else's personal property. So just be courteous to your fellow lab mates when you're going to paint or make something that whatever you're doing is not going to damage someone else's stuff and the floor and the lab itself. So just pay attention. Yes.
Cool. Also, the bathroom part,
stuff like that already like just like one of the trash bags, and it's also reusable, whatever else you're working to do. That's what I'm looking at, like what I can do.
Yeah. They had taken a small trash can and put a trash bag in it right at the side of the trash
No,
can.
that's not what
But it's too much of a cloud, it's still got everywhere.
Yeah, but it's better if you're actually going to spray it and have a break under every important of it.
If you're going to spray paint, have a spray paint booth or take it outside.
Outside of your business.
No, the car's is a good place too. Yeah. That would be bad. Yeah.
That's what we do with grass.
I have 14 sheets of plywood that is for sale.
Can we put it on casters?
Yes, I will put it on casters.
Spray paint the outside in the lab.
So yeah, just be aware of that, and also whenever you're working on something outside, try to remember. I looked at myself. Try to remember to give yourself enough time at the end of your task before you have to leave to clean up after yourself. If you know your task is going to take you an hour, it's really going to take you 2.5. So leave yourself some time to clean. All right. So the next item on the agenda, which is an item that all of you have to actually vote on, which is kind of exciting. So our annual meeting. In the past, we have had our annual meeting at progressively later and later dates. Our annual meeting is supposed to happen in March.
In our bylaws.
Huh?
It's in our bylaws.
It's in our bylaws that our annual meeting has to happen as close to March as possible. Last year, I believe it was in October.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's getting closer and closer and closer.
Which brings me to the next point. so we kind of discussed this at the board meeting on Sunday. What we would like to do is, since we essentially spent 8 months doing build out and kind of really had no growth in the lab during that point, we kind of were in a pause state. What we want to do is skip essentially voting for new board positions and voting on anything big at the annual meeting this October and shift that to March. So essentially we skip a year. So we're essentially giving all the board members 6 months additional term. And that's just so we can get back on schedule, because we can't back it up now. We're already too late this year to start backing it up, and then we begin next year. And we got Maker Faire, and it's going to be a big issue going forward. So we'll do a yay nay vote. Does anyone have any objections to us moving the annual meeting date? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Great.
Seize power.
Just for your information, we do have to satisfy our requirements to have an annual meeting still this year. We will probably have that soon. It will be on a random Tuesday night meeting. We'll say, this is our annual meeting, because we have to have one. And it's like, this is the lab. Okay. And then that will satisfy the requirement. We actually have to have one and date it and post it and send out a notice and everything. And then we'll have an actual when we vote on all of the board members and stuff that we'll be voting in March. Okay? Huh? It's too late for a meeting tonight because we have to figure out exactly what we need.
We have to announce it.
And we have to announce it. We have to give, there's a time frame we have to announce it in. Okay, so now everyone has these lovely little ballots available for voting. Okay, we're going to go through, and I'm going to have these new people raise their hand if they're here. Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand and then leave. Scott Willoughby.
Please come to the center and let us know.
Been around. Scott, are you here? No? Okay. Adam, you're here. Wave and then leave. Goodbye.
We'll come back.
Megan North. Wave, leave. You leaving? Bye, Tim.
It's not you, it's us.
Mr. K. Ted. Goodbye. Madison Adams. Oh, you're hiding. I saw you earlier.
I can come back in, right?
They're all in a minute. Yeah. Ryan Hollander. Goodbye. Ed. We should.
I have a soundboard. They're so big.
Yeah, he has I think a provisional language. We had actual. Give me your picture.
I get to see.
That's right. You're on this list. That's the other person I was gonna have two today, but I was swamped. So we will get you on.
I heard somebody was talking about me.
Yeah, we were.
We have some meetings.
Tell us.
Scott was the guy who said
No, that's right. Okay. Scott's not here. Yes, Adam's here. The only person who wasn't here was Scott.
who sponsored Scott?
Huh?
Who sponsored Scott?
I was one of the first to sponsor Scott.
You know Scott.
Yes, I do know Scott.
Yes. Can you give us a 3-minute synopsis of Scott real quick? Since he's not
Okay.
here.
So a detailed description. Okay, so I got to know Scott a little bit. Draw out Scott?
No, just 3 minutes.
Yes, Scott is very cool. He's got a cool kid too. We bonded over this. It's great.
Oh, that guy.
I vouch for Scott.
No. But that's the thing.
I don't know. I like him. He's like good dad. He struck me as a good dad. So I'm like, hey.
Sage.
Sorry, that's weird.
If you're done, you can collect.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you're in here and you have a provisional badge and you don't have a real badge,
And you should.
and you're already a member, you should have a real badge. Huh? And you should email me a picture.
I've given out all badges that I have been given.
I made a big batch. I think I have yours. I don't know if
It's been a few months.
I'm actually pretty certain I made your file, but I'll look again.
I don't have any.
Are there any,
I did.
Are there any more ballots out?
Okay, well, that must have made it to the pile that you need to cut.
More ballots
Or can you?
Well, I remember making it.
For all of you who don't have badges, I'm married to him and I don't have one.
You're also not on the member list. You're not on the member list.
So the goal is, by Maker Faire, everyone who's representing FamiLab specifically will have a badge and a lanyard.
Are you saying you have to volunteer to?
No.
Dad? No.
If you don't get a FamiLab badge, Maker Faire will be very happy to have you.
Wow. I'm gonna start turning off provisional badges that I don't get back.
Yeah, so essentially the provisional badges are so when someone's here at the space and you're like, who is this person? Should they be using the machines?
But if they don't get a real badge,
Yeah, if they've got an orange badge, it's really ugly. Who has a provisional badge with them? Anyone in here? Here's one. It's really ugly. It looks like that. If you have one of those, make fun of them so that they yell at me to make them their real badge. Huh?
Your badge is ugly. Your badge.
The old ones?
The RFID?
The old ones don't work anymore.
The RFID will stop working.
They work only right there.
No, but I thought it like.
Oh, on this door or that door? Oh, then yours works here.
That's the same badges that have been there for the last
Oh,
2
no,
years.
super.
We have no idea.
Mine just is not printed.
Okay.
It'll work.
We can get you a printed
Lucky
one.
you get a real one.
Yes. Email me a picture if you want your headshot and your handle and anything. I'll get it printed for you. Cool. Do we have all the ballots back?
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
it's unanimous.
Siraj, can you call everyone back in? Can you call people back in?
Unanimous. Come back. No, no names.
You're re-invited.
I'm looking at them parade back in.
Wonderful.
Way better than my
So
arm.
congratulations to all 7 of our new FamiLab members.
Yay!
Please, 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 please. I will make another batch very soon, and we will have them next Tuesday of everyone's pictures that I have. If you think that you sent me a picture, send it again, because then I'll have them all, and everyone will have brand new badges. Yes. Mike at FamiLab.
If you are now a member or a provisional member, don't have a badge.
If you don't have a badge, send it to me, because it's much easier for me to sit down and do them in big batches than for me to do one at a time. Because I can plow through 20 of them in no time, but to do one takes me almost as long.
Okay, media clarification here.
Except one. If you have one and you're new, but it doesn't open the door, and now you're a member, come to me so I can turn it on.
You'll get a new one.
Come to me as well. I might have it written down still. Yeah.
So yes,
They open the door as well if I turn them on.
Mike at FamiLab and call it, ID card picture or access or badge or something.
You'll be getting emails from me as well that details that. So
I have yours. But I won't send it to you. And I have yours. I'm actually pretty certain. I must have to put it in the folder.
I can tell you what's in the folder.
It's I probably screwed up.
We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it out later. So for one other quick thing for Maker Faire that I'm thinking of while I'm thinking of badges. So we all want to have people with badges and lanyards for Maker Faire. We've also discussed the possibility of having some kind of team apparel. We have discussed different ideas from embroidered lab coats to like mechanics t-shirts kind of thing. Not t-shirts, but like the work shirts with the button down. You can put your name here in FamiLab. It's cool looking. I know Lloyd did some work with some embroidery logos and stuff, so we've got those.
we're trying to figure out what people would like. If you have ideas, let us know. We haven't decided on anything. Lab wouldn't purchase them, but it would be available to you, and it would look like we've got our stuff together. Probably. We've kind of just loosely discussed it for a while, but I wanted to plant the seeds of imagination everyone's had. Karen? Karen,
I printed yours.
I don't know. I threw it away then.
I'll give you another one.
See, I'm like, I knew I looked at the first photo. Yeah.
I can check if it's enabled on the other laptop, but I don't remember that. I gave it to someone else.
Okay, so open discussion. So has anyone made anything cool since last month? Is it in the minutes?
In the minutes.
Oh. I kind of want to know what you're doing.
I said in the minutes. You want me to mute?
Yes, muted.
All right. I unmuted.
There were bioorganizations that basically were in town for a conference. And 2 days ahead of the conference, not to like put out the right library, but to actually work on open source code to do so it kind of displaced people for a couple of days. And I really appreciate the questions on that. They got showed up at 9 and worked out stuff at 7. Showed up the next day at 9 and worked out stuff. Like you really worked hard for people who were
I think a video synopsis I saw you posted.
there's the
results
and the review.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing that happened, well, 2 other cool things happened. If any of you think about things like Pittsburgh, it's like
Terrible restaurant. Terrible restaurant.
Are we talking about the tournament on the ISS? That's called CRISPR. CRISPR.
Yeah. This is like the
This is not the same thing. Okay.
It's all the rage. There's a lot of hype. Using it like one other thing.
That's awesome.
Possibly I did a little bit of hype. And we may or may not have actually got
Nice.
I thought you were going to do it.
Yay!
And,
Yay!
Lola, what'd you make?
So I think it was last week. I taught high schoolers how to basically do my job, which is hacking stuff. So I taught basically sophomores in high school how to break into computers and hack stuff. It was out of Daytona State. With Florida Cyber Alliance. They do it every year. There's going to be one at UCF in a couple weeks, but it's super cool, and these kids were really smart. Like, it's kind of scary. They were returning from last year. I guess when they were freshmen, they did it, They came back and they were bored, so I handed them something incredibly difficult, and they like begged to stay and stayed late and actually completed the challenge I gave them, which
Nice.
was a real world penetration test hacking challenge. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah.
I believe Mike has something.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, not just me. Lance and Sage and I and Mr. K are building a steam power racer to kick all y'all's ass for our racing series.
So
And we actually have wheels, we have an engine, now all we have to do is sort of everything.
And your application.
And our application.
yeah, I'll work on the application. Mike, we need a pretend picture for our app,
Yes.
but I'll get it. And sign the petition to let us race for real.
Yes.
So no, but
For Power Wheels, for those of you who don't know, we build electric-powered race cars based on Power Wheel bodies and build them haphazardly and then put them together and race them at unsafe speeds around tracks that are too small in areas that are too dangerous for children, and then have a lot of fun. Huh?
After working in the video, it's good.
Correct, yes.
Occasionally breaking them.
Oh, you're right.
Occasionally wheels fall off on the track and someone goes sliding. Things happen, but it's a lot of fun. FamLab is trying to field 3 cars at least. We have the steam car. We have last year's car, which will receive some modifications that someone can work on and fix up and drive. And then we have the other new car that we're building. That is at least minimum what we'll have. We might have another one. If you want to help out with the Power Wheels racing thing, there's a lot of help needed from everyone from people who can weld, people who can do artwork or painting, people who want to do machine work, and then also the day of, we need people to do things like track flag, watch for people violating rules, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of people required. We're technically supposed to have, I think, 5 members on each team, but because FamLab's a team and we have 3 or 4 cars, we can kind of share a little bit. One person on a team? Yeah. It used to be 5, I think. So the rules have changed, but we need lots of track
we need
workers.
volunteers. Otherwise, Mike ends up doing everything.
Are there any other questions before we adjourn? Did I miss anything? Any other projects? Yeah.
Project?
Yeah, you could also use in the house. Instead of buying CO2. And we put a new power supply in the house instead of buying power supply.
And then you put titanium in the house.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Does it work better?
Does it work better?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't randomly do it on us. And you can read the screen and just randomly get right in. You can also picture it. Yeah. Of course, make picture print.
Oh.
If anyone knows how to make the monitor listen to like a PWM input and output, well, you can have two and just get a no pass display.
That would be awesome.
Speaking of colors, Daniel, is there something you would like to ask people to do who play a certain game?
Yes, everybody's doing 2 minutes.
Except not. That's not what I meant.
It's not helpful.
No, it's, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a Pokestop at the lab. If you haven't played this game yet, it's incredibly addicting and don't start. But if you're already started, Team Blue, Team Mystic. Team Mystic! Hey, Ravenclaw will always succeed. Anyway, we will sort you all by houses!
There actually is a form on their website. You can submit a request for something wrong with it, with the area. You can just not. No. There's one specifically saying that there's no focus opportunity in this area.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee they're going to say yes to it. They're not saying that.
Yeah, so the more people we think will try, the more they will get annoyed and just put one there.
Or just ignore it anyway.
So considering how much they like here, a stop would be really, really, really nice. And the closest one is the post office a mile away. So just be like, the closest one is a mile away. And you have to like free the post office to get it. So it's not really
The
ideal.
closest one is a church, it's actually pretty close.
Okay.
Alright.
I
don't mean to cut
it is like a value.
So that's a completely unofficial fun business, but yes. Request a Pokestop so we can get more free stuff. Any other questions or cool projects or anyone? No one's made anything else in the last month. All right, Carlos doesn't make things. I know that.
Damn.
Yes.
Wow.
Speaking of smart children, so we could all be worried about how we're happy and excited about the keeping skills like that is that we teaching kids robotics or something like 7-year-old
Nice. CNC stuff. CNC stuff. Yeah. Alert.
We're going to be teaching people how to use it. Next is heading to the side.
We're still room this is
Yep, we're still in the class and it fills up. Before Saturday, I may think about letting more people in. I just didn't want to go nuts because everyone decided I didn't want to have to keep 80 people. But I think we're doing the class of 15, and if nothing else, if there are still more people who want to take the class and learn how to use the CNC routers, including the 4x4, as well as the two little like circuit board mills, which can also do like small wood stuff and things like that. I'll probably do another class within the next month or so. The upcoming one is this Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. If you can't make it, let me know, and we can maybe do the next one on a different day if weekends are busy for you and some other people. If you're coming to class, it would be extremely helpful if you take a day's e-good class. It's not required, but I highly recommend you get yourself either before or after the class. It helps a lot with credibility and what the world is doing and sending to you.
So I see a couple of people that maybe like, what the hell is G-code? G-code is the language that all machines that move talk. So essentially, you understand how to tell it to move from A to B. And if you're doing what type of move it is, whether it's a cutting move or just a rapid movement or what kind of motion is happening. That's what G-code is, and it's just basics of telling the machine how to put 3D printer. Everything uses G-code. If it moves, it uses some variant of G-code. Whether you're talking about the cheap 3D printers to big industrial robots building cars, it's all G-code. Don't know yet. When I find time.
When do you want it to be?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Hey, you said that you would teach me one.
I might go over it. Usually just say you have an idea of what's going on, but I can't go as in-depth as we do with an hour.
Can you be bright at least?
He likes food a lot.
Let me figure out if I have anything on my agenda on Saturday, and I may try to do it on Saturday morning.
Takes pride. Dave, you had something else?
Another cool thing that happened second Saturday night. It's intended to be a multi-media night series like things light up, production, music, so the second Saturday is basically you're leaving stuff. We kind of probably know
That's awesome.
Mr. Mack, is there something that captures light that you might want to talk about? That there's a challenge that we do monthly.
Ah, yes. Every month we have a group that's getting together to do the photography critique. So we pick 4 cards out of the Lightbox card set, which is basically 4 challenges. This month's challenges are to take a picture of something, of weather, take a picture of a sunset, take a picture of something that gets across mood, and the 4th one is trash. Trash. Trash, that's right. Yeah. So there's a group of us, we'll each take a picture of one of those 4 things, and then on the second Tuesday, you're here, and we put them up on the slide, and we talk about them, and give it and give what we thought we were doing, and talk about our artistic intent, and have a lot of fun. Don't need any fancy cameras, don't, some people are doing it with cell phones, and it's a lot of fun. You can also participate in
That's true, very true.
The other thing with that, if you can't take good photos with a camera phone, you definitely can't take good photos with a camera.
No, and there's always room to improve.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like we're all learning here, so there's no pretentious, this photo is perfect and stuff like that.
Yeah, everyone learns from each other in the process, which is great. And because that, the hope is by the end of the year, you're a better photographer. Because the more photos you take and the more you get, the better you can become. So I think that's it. Second Tuesday of the month, that's when we review. If you have questions, go in the Darkroom channel or ask myself or Mike. All right. Is that it? Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Congratulations to our 7 brand new members.
Yeah.